All right, welcome back, guys. So now we are on lesson 9 using if then moves in solving equations. So this is just a continuation of our lesson number 8. So we're still going to do the same process. There's no changes, but for this particular exercise, I want you guys to see or evaluate properly what are like the difference between the two. So it says here, Heather practices soccer and piano. Each day she practices piano for 2 hours. After 5 days, she practiced both piano and soccer for a total of 20 hours. Assuming that she practiced soccer the same amount of time each day, how many hours per day each did Heather practice soccer? So her piano practices consist of 2 hours per day. All right. And we are being asked what will be like the number of hours of practices she does for soccer, and the total of this will be 20 hours, and that is for 5 days. So basically it means each day she does 2 hours for the piano, and then of course for the soccer. And then therefore for 5 days, we have 2 plus h. We need to multiply that to 5 because it's, 5 days. So 5 times 1 is this one. It should be equal to 20 hours. So now using this, we multiply by, all right, how are we going to do this? Distributive property of multiplication of addition, wait, over addition. EPMA. I think I got it wrong the first one. So we're going to have 10 plus 5h is equal to 20. We just multiply, right? Distributive. So it's going to be 5h. 20 minus 10 is 10. That is SPE. And this one, we divide both sides by 5. H is equal to 2. So it means every day she spends 2 hours for soccer training. Now, the second example, it says, over 5 days, Jake practices piano for a total of 2 hours. So it means for Jake, he practices the piano, all right, for the whole 5 days. It's not every day, but rather it's like 2 hours per 5 days, all right? Now, Jake plays the soccer the same amount each day. So it means this is per day. If he practices the piano and soccer for a total of 20 hours, how many hours each per day did Jake practice soccer? So for this one, it's going to be 5 days for the piano, wherein it's just going to be 2 hours, right? Plus 5 days for the soccer, wherein it should be the same every single day. So it means we're going to represent that as 5h immediately. And 20. So 2 plus 5h, we cannot do that, so we subtract by using SPE. Bring down 5h is equal to 18. Some of you might tell me, you cannot do dividing there. You can. Remember, you guys are not in elementary anymore. You guys are in middle school, so you guys should understand that we can definitely find a particular value for this, wherein I can accept 3 3/5 or 3.6. All right. Fred and Sam are a team in a local 138.2-mile bike runathon. Fred will compete in the bike race, and Sam will compete in the run. Fred bikes at an average speed of 8 miles per hour, and Sam runs at an average speed of 4 hours per hour. The bike race begins at 6 a.m. and followed by the run. Sam predicts he will finish the run at 2:33 a.m. the next morning. How many hours will it take them to complete the entire bike runathon? So basically, it's from 6 a.m. until 2:33 a.m. I know. I am shocked too. From 6 a.m., let us find how many hours is it first. From 6 a.m. until 2 a.m. the next morning. It's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Basically, it's going to be 20 hours for just this one. Remember, we still the 33 minutes. And for us to get the hours of that, we need to divide 33 by 60 and change it into a decimal, which is 0.55 hours. So therefore, the total time is 20.55 hours, approximately. Because I said Sam only predicts it. He only predicted that he will be finishing at 2:33. So it can be earlier than 2:33 or later than 33. So we put an approximation sign. If T is how long it takes Fred to complete the bike race, that is the time, of course, write an expression to find Fred's total distance. Remember that the distance formula is equal to the rate times the time. All right. So the distance is equal to the rate, wherein the rate of Fred is 8 miles per hour. When we say rate, that is the speed times the time, which is t. So basically 8 times t. This is our representation of the expression for Fred's distance. Next, write an expression in terms of t to express Sam's time. Of course, if we have the total time as 20.55, right, we need to subtract Fred's time, which is represented as t. So that is our representation of the expression for Sam's time. Write an expression in terms of t that represents Sam's total distance. Again, distance is equal to the rate times the time, wherein the rate of Sam is 4 times 20.55 minus t, that is time. So we can represent that as 20.55 times 4 will be 82.2, or 20 minus 4 times t is 4t. All right, this is Sam's total distance. Sorry. Write and solve an equation using the total distance both Fred and Sam will travel. So it means for distance for Fred, remember that it was 8t plus the distance of Sam, which will be 82.20 minus 4t is equal to, what is the total number of miles of the whole race? 138.20. So we can definitely combine negative 8t and negative 4t, which is going to be 4t plus 82.20 is equal to 138.20. Next, we subtract both sides by 82.20. We got 4t is equal to, we cancel the 20, 138 minus 82 is 56. We divide both sides by 4. T is equal to 14. So that is just the total number of hours of Fred. All right, so how far will Fred bike and how much time will it take him to complete his leg of the race? So the distance for Fred, of course, is equal to 8t. So that is 8 times 14, which is 112 miles. And for the time, of course, is 14 hours. For Sam, it's going to be the distance, which is 20.55 minus the t, which is 14, Alright, times 4, it's going to be 6.55 times 4, which is going to be 26.20. Alright, and of course the total time for Sam is going to be 6.55. So for us to get Sam's time, of course, we subtract 10 minus 6 is 4, 15 minus 12 is 3, 20 minus 8 is 12, 18.35 is 10.35, 20.55 minus t is, of course, we're going to subtract that, so it means we're going to have an expression, which is 20.55 minus t. So Fred, let us summarize. Fred and Sam, we got the rate in miles per hour. We got the time in hours, and of course we got the distance in miles. So Fred's rate is 8 miles per hour, while Sam's rate was 4 miles per hour. Fred's total time was 14, while Sam was 6.55 hours. And of course the distance for Fred is 112 miles, and this one for Sam is 26.20 miles. Shelby is 7 times as old as Bonnie. So Bonnie and Shelby. Alright? So present age and future age. If in 5 years the sum of Bonnie and Shelby's ages is 98, find Bonnie's present age using an algebraic approach. So it says there Shelby is 7 times as old as Bonnie. So if we're going to represent Bonnie as x, therefore Shelby should be 7 times x. Alright, in the future age, it's going to be x plus 5, and then this will be 7x, of course, plus 5. And it says here 5 years, and that is the only time we can use the 98. Alright, so it means we're going to have x plus 5 plus 7x plus 5 is equal to 98. Let's combine 7x and x, and positive 5 to positive 5. So 8x plus 7x is 8x, plus 5 plus 5 is 10 is equal to 98. Subtract both sides by 10 by using SPE. Bring down 8x is equal to 88. So 8x is equal to 88. Divide both sides by 8 by dpe. Therefore, x is equal to 11. So Bonnie is currently 11 years old. All right. So that is how we're going to do equations. I hope you guys were able to understand on how to do it. I just made it very fast because I want you guys to see how you guys should be writing notes and all that. And of course, also, I know that you guys will not spend 13 minutes for a video like this on YouTube. So I hope this really helps, and I will be seeing you soon for the next lesson. Thank you.